The new channel. See the new. The new channel. See the new.
You can start again. We know about your struggle, but you're not alone. We're live on your stream to help you start again.
The new channel. See the new.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's about a great man, a man with that sheer amount of experience as a public speaker. He's a corporate trainer in management and even an organizational consultant in productivity, performance, and leadership. He has been an inspiring and motivating various audiences from different walks of life and various institutions as well, such as churches, academia, co-ops, professional organizations, including speakers and trainers, which actually includes us and everyone who you will be listening here today in this very special event. And yes, that man is no other than Mr. Awesome Ian Barcelona, the Chief Awesome Officer, Founder, President, and Managing Director of AIB Training and Consultancy Corporation, a great leader, academician, and a natural-born leader. Now, unfortunately, this man will not be joining us here today. He is in recovery from a liver mass parasite, and he spent actually 12 gruesome days in the hospital. And thank God he got discharged last July 15th, if I'm not mistaken. and now is spending 14 days of home medication with a private nurse attendant. At ito pong taong to, napakalapit po niya sa aming puso. And I know he's continuously facing the battle with the Lord God's grace and strength. And more than a drain to the body, though, it has been stretching the family's finances, emergency funds, and even savings. It's stretching them thin on those aspects. No? And well, you know what? As they say, sabi nga nila, even Superman has moments with a kryptonite. But with a good amount of sunlight and with a kiss from Lewis Lane, Sir Ian will slowly regain his strength and walk out of that home quarantine medication for the meantime better than ever. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we are hoping to be that sunlight. Well, the kiss from Lewis Lane. Well, let's leave that to the family, shall we? But ladies and gentlemen, we would like to be that sunlight for our Superman here this afternoon. This is Awesome in Brotherhood, a Pops fundraiser to help our friend and mentor, our coach, our brother, Sir Ian Barcelona, in his battle against this illness and to help him and the family in his journey towards complete recovery. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are hoping to raise 150,000 from this fundraising. And please go ahead and do share this. Habang hindi pa po nag-umpisa ang ating mga speakers, go ahead and share it to your walls, to your friends, to your GCs, to your groups, as we hope to raise this afternoon 150 or more for this fundraiser. So before we proceed, as we continue, let me go ahead and share our guidelines on how we would like to proceed with our fundraising. We will have 7 speakers, and who will be sharing their thoughts, the blessings, their personal key takeaways from the wonderful book of Ian Barcelona himself, which is The Awesome Thoughts for the Awesome Life. And I have it right here. Ayan po, no? So at every turn, we implore you all to donate for this cause. No? So you will have the liberty to donate at any time. As we speak right now, actually, nakikita nyo na agad sa baba ng ating pong account where we can deposit. We can do this by depositing through BDO number 000-678-029213 under the name Madel Rizel Barcelona, which you can also see on our screens right now. Diyan po sa ticker natin sa ilalim, nakikita ko po siya ngayon. At any time, yan po ay mananatili dyan as we continue with our this FB Live and this event. You can donate at any time. Now, please do share the amount you deposited if you did in the comment section below. Now, I know what you'll be thinking. No, isipin nyo, parang nakakaya naman na i-post. No, ito po ay it's not really how big or small. It's about the heart of giving and the spirit of loving that goes with it for our brother Ian Barcelona. So hindi po tayo nagpapataasan ng amount. What we just need to see is yung magbigay po tayo. So it doesn't matter how much it is. Either you do it by cash or you want to do it through depositing it through this bank account that you're seeing right now. Please go ahead and do that. And now, i-put natin po sa comment section yung ating pong binigay. If you can, no? With all humility, nobody will be judging us about what amount we donated. But we could do that para po makita po natin lahat. And also, we have a team on the backstage, no? Na kinokolect itong mga amount na ito. And what we do with this is like, i-add up po natin siya, kukuhain natin siya sa dulo, and then we'll share to everyone how much we've raised here tonight. Okay? It's almost night anyway. So, now, in case you might have a different bank account, and medyo siguro ma-delay yung pag-deposit because bukas yung pa pwede deposit or anything like that, we would still want to hear from you, and please share your commitment and pledge by putting the amount in the comment section. Like, sir, I'm going to give this amount. I'll deposit it tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Just place it in there, put the amount so we can accumulate it, and then we can share it to everyone later on. In case you want to be anonymous, meron po tayong mga ganyan, no? Sana nga po i-share, pwede naman po natin i-share na lang talaga sa comment. But if you want to really be anonymous, that's your point of view, you can send us a personal message in the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers page. And or maybe for some of your friends na nag-imbita sa inyo to watch this video, this live stream, you can still add the we can still add that amount for the accumulation of our fundraising here tonight. Okay po, so again, ulitin ko po, the number is 000-6780-29213 under the name Madel Rizal Barcelona, and you can see it right there on our ticker. So thank you for that um, for listening to the guidelines. And now we would also like to thank the heart of our dear PAPS President, Sir Jesse Rabostillo, and our IPP, Lloyd Luna, including our Executive Committee of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers, who spearheaded this event. Ang kanila pong puso, including us, kasama po kami sa pamilya ng PAPS, ng Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. We are greatly blessed by Sir Ian, and we always remember him sharing his life and his experience to all of us, and it made us a better speaker, a better trainer, and a better person. And part of that blessing is his book, which is The Awesome Thoughts for the Awesome Life. And I can still remember, meron pa akong autograph sa kanya dito. So just, yeah, stay awesome. That's who he is, and I'm so glad na yung mga unang libro ako isa ako sa mga nakakuha. And if you want to buy this book as well, you could also go ahead and ask us in the comment section, or you can go ahead and send us a message. You could also help by buying this book. So that's going to be amazing. And speaking of the book, that is why this afternoon, our speakers, all of our speakers, our guests for tonight, will be speaking and will be sharing their insights and key takeaways from the book itself. From the book itself. So sabi ko, kung di ako host, baka isa na rin ako sa nag-share kasi napaka gold mine nitong librong ito. And you see how thin this is, but this is sure amount of heavy wisdom you're going to learn from this book. So, ladies and gentlemen, they speak, we give, they talk, we share. So please donate and let's help a great man get back on his feet. So the details, all of these details, ladies and gentlemen, will remain on the screen in the duration of this event. So without further ado, let me introduce to all of you, our first speaker. And wala na pong sabi-sabi, we have wonderful speakers. I know you're excited to learn from all of them. And our first speaker is an independent training and HR consultant. And she is the owner of Cocina Kaini, an online food entree, former business development and learning manager of an HR organization. And she's also a facilitator, a franchise consultant, and can sell anything under the sun, well, as long as it's legal, to be noted. A wife to a strong-willed fighter husband battling CKD, or the chronic kidney disease, if I'm not mistaken. Stage 4 po ito. For 4 years, he's battling with that. And she's also a mother of 2 teenager boys. And ladies and gentlemen, she believes in this motto in life: it is not too late and you're not too old to be wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker for this afternoon, Athena Encarnado.
Hi. Wow, that was great. Thank you so much, Danis. And I'm so thankful also to be part of this fundraising for our brother Al Ian. And I also pray that he gets through with his current health situation. And this is like, I mean, my last live, or my last talk, was end of May, if I'm not mistaken. And so far, I'm excited and energized as well to begin my my sharing with the topic that I have. So there you go. Kamusta ka ba? Kamusta muna ako ng konti.
Ay, nako, grabe. It's been a while since I wore something like this. Kasi matagal-tagal na rin.
I know.
So
it has been a while since I wore something corporate-ish, alam mo yon, kasi I've been very busy in the kusina, you know. So yun lang. And yan, I'm very thankful talaga na maging part nitong talk na to for our brother Al Ian.
And we're just excited to learn more from you. So please take it away. I'll give you the time, and let's talk more after this. God bless you.
Yeah, sure. So I'll just have my slides and we can start. There. So before anything else, I would like to say hi to everyone. I'll just be waiting for my slide, but I'll begin with first I hope that you all donate as well for our brother Ian. I think it is being flashed. The bank account is being flashed. And so yun na nga, what would be my topic? My topic is in the book of Ian entitled Awesome Thoughts of the Awesome Life. All right. And it is from the chap Passion. And let me read to you an excerpt of it. So, where your treasure is, there your heart will be. And where your heart is, there your treasure will flourish. I would like to read to you the page as well, or the content of the book, and then after that, give my sharing. Especially, it is exciting kasi nga it's pandemic, and I would like to share what I have been doing and experiencing, linking it to passion. So let me read it to you, everyone. To become a leader, it is given that one must undergo suffering. Albeit, leadership is a form of good suffering because in leadership, there is willingness to sacrifice personal things. To sacrifice for others at the expense of something that is personal is a mark of a true leader. Ayan. Ayan. So leaders who thrive and last are those who are passionate enough to pursue their purpose and calling no matter what. I am convinced that passion is mostly seen and proven in tough times. And it is not giving in to the temptation of giving up as challenges increase along the way. It is your inner drive, the burning desire, and the positive virus that you want to spread to the world. It is the indomitable spirit to keep on fighting for what you believe in and why you believe in what you believe. It is the fuel for your awesome life that keeps you going. As the scripture says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be. And where your heart is, there your treasure will flourish. Lead with more passion. Okay, so let me share to you that when did this start? The pandemic or the ECQ. So at the time, it wasn't easy. I was still employed and doing my very best to still be able to do what I can in as much as I can to be able to support the organization that I was. But then again, of course, we know for a fact that that a lot of people, organization are economically affected. And I'm part of it. I was displaced beginning of June, but it did not scare me. The reason for that is I know, given that I'm the breadwinner of the family, I know that because I'm very energetic, I have this full desire and excitement to be able to provide for my family. It came about that after Father's Day, wherein I prepared our usual lechon belly from the business that we had back in 2015. Immediately, without even still posting, I got a lot of inquiries. And then I realized that probably since food is such an in thing right now, it is time. It is time that apart from me doing facilitation, apart from consulting, probably I have to give chance to the business that I had almost 5 years ago, which was in Hiatus. So there, immediately first week, yes, I will share to you, first week, I was able to close 16,000 of worth of lechon belly and other dishes. That was just first week. And that went on and on and on. it was a blessing. It was, I never expected it, but it was because I believe that it is, or it makes me energized. We always think that passion would be people, it would be things, it would be places. It's not. It is a feeling. It is a feeling that gives us that momentum, or that gives us that hump to be able to share what we want to share, and to be able to achieve a goal that we want to achieve. So, with that, I'm so thankful. I am not only doing Kusina Kay Ini. I call myself, I don't know, I do a lot of things. Just like what Sir Danes mentioned, I sell so long as I sell everything so long as it's legal. And I do all this. I will do everything passionately because of my family. So there. So I hope that I was able to give you something from the heart. And ayun nga. So I, just like Sir Ian, Al Ian, I know that he's very passionate with his craft too. And your help, your donations would really mean a lot for him. Would really help support him. So ayun po. At magpo-plugging na rin ako ng konti. May page ako, Kusina Kay Ini. So puntahan nyo lang, the best bellychon in town. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow, grabe. Unang guest speaker pa lang natin yan. Mama Athena, thank you so much for sharing. It's very interesting to know that you shared this almost the same experience ng siguro na pagdadaanan din ni Sir Ian ngayon. I'm sure sa kanya rin nakikita ko rin yung talagang nagsisikap ka for your family, doing different things, you know, just to para matulungan yung family. And also you actually share the same passion as him. And I know all of us would need that, no, yung passion talaga to really do things. And ngayon, and I'm happy for your success. And I can see your smiles, pero kahit nung nakita ko yung profile mo, nung shinare mo sa amin na your husband is, you know, battling a difficult time as well. Pero yung smile mo nandiyan pa rin, no? And it's very, very important for people to know that like what we're doing now for Sir Ian, by helping him by at this point in time, even of course itong pag-donate natin, magiging malaking tulong sa to put a smile on his face. Why? Because I think ito pong asawa po ng ating pong napagandang si Ma'am Athena, sure ako na happy because meron siyang pamilya, meron siyang asawa si Ma'am Athena na nandun yung support.
Masaya siya kasi we started this business 2015. It flourished for 3 years. It just so happened that I had to go back. I had to go back to work. He got sick. That was the time that he got sick kasi. Now, ngayon na nag-start siya ulit, sobra siyang masaya kasi we're Kapampangans eh. So, we like or we enjoy food. And right now, alam naman natin, ang mga restaurants sarado. So, how can we enjoy food? We prepare it on for ourselves. And natutuwa siya every time we get good feedback, syempre sa mga ginagawa namin. Kaya nagpapasalamat din ako for this opportunity to share what I just shared, and also to hopefully help our brother Al Ian, para sana, yun nga, sa mga kaibigan ko dyan na nanonood, alam ko nandiyan lang kayo. Eto na, please donate for Sir Al Ian, and ayun nga, para tulungan tayo dito sa ating fundraising na ito. Ayun.
And you've been a big help already, Ma'am Athena. Look at that. I mean, we would like to thank our viewers who's watching right now. Ayan, tulad yan, ayan, nakasulat na. Total donations natin as of 525 because of may 6,000 na agad tayo.
Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
And hindi lang yun, Ma'am Athena, even in the comment section, I can even see a comment from Jennifer Nuya saying that opportunity costs. What are we willing to give up in order to become the leader we are destined to be? Yes. So, di ba mga insights sa short discussion. Short pa lang yun, ha? Ang dami na agad natutunan. So thank you so much
Opo.
for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you so
Thank you very much, Danes. Hi,
much.
everyone. Maraming salamat po.
We will see you more again, and I'm sure marami pa tayong moments we can hear from you again and again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Ladies and
Take care,
gentlemen,
Danes.
yan po ang ating first speaker, Miss Athena Encarnado, and thank you for your support in this endeavor tonight and this afternoon. Okay, mukhang mag-alas 6 na. Afternoon pa rin naman. Okay po, thank you so much, and please go ahead and continue doing so. Deposit po sa ating pong video bank account 000-678-029-213. You can still see that in a comment section, even in our description, FB description, and you can also see that in our ticker right here at the bottom. And please do so. Kung hindi man po dyan sa bank account na yan, but please pledge it sa ating pong comment section para ma-accumulate po natin, makita natin how much are we getting from the hearts of these very people. Again po, it's not about how big or small, it's about the heart of giving and the spirit of loving that goes with it for our brother Ian Barcelona. So thank you po so much as we keep the ball rolling. And now, our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, hindi po siya iba sa amin. Our next speaker is very close to our hearts, especially to the PAPS community. Isa rin po siya sa mga talagang nagpakita ng concern for the country when he created a group where it's dedicated to pray for the Philippines, pray for the country, pray for the people. What an inspiration to do that. And kami rin po ay nadamay sa mga panalangin na yon, and that's the reason why medyo nakakangiti po tayong marami ngayon. So let's know more about him as we watch this video. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toti San Pedro. Hello po, Sir Toti. I think the video went out, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Yes.
Ay, ayun. Yun. Yes. Okay, yung audio po natin ay medyo may konting choppiness. Okay po, we can hear a little bit, pero medyo may choppiness po ng kaunti. Sige po. We will wait po for Sir Toti to re-log in. Alam naman po natin while we are enjoying this new norm, isa pa rin po yun sa mga difficulties natin ang technology. Meron pong a little bit of something. But of course, we are still rolling. Our donations are still in. We would like to thank you for your donations, ladies and gentlemen. Ito po, no, like I said earlier, at 5:25, we have 66,000. Nasabi ko 60,000, parang doon na tayo pupunta eh. 6,000 out of the 150,000 target po natin ngayong gabing ito. And please go ahead and do that. Please share. It doesn't matter how small or big it is. Yung iba po na hindi gusto na makita yung pangalan po nila, pwede rin po mag-personal message po sa ating mga kakilala. And for those who are part of the PAPS family, pag may nag-share po sa inyo, nag-message sa inyo, please go ahead and share it to us. I-PM nyo po kami or si Jen Lee, if you know her, or maybe me, so I could send it to the group chat and we could accumulate it. Or maybe just send it all to Dennis Calamba. Kilala na po natin siyang sigurado. Go ahead and do that. And yan po, kitang-kita po natin sa mga comments natin. Nauna na po dyan na nag-donate po ang ating pong ang TNC. And yan po si Sir Lloyd and Apple Manansala. Sabi niya nga po dito, on behalf of the new channel, TNC, we are pledging donation for Ian. So they will PM this page for the deposit slip. We will also offer prayers for the fast healing and recovery of Ian. Nako, thank you po. Maraming salamat. And Dennis also shared that sabi niya yung quote ni Simone de Beauvoir. Yeah, de Beauvoir. That's what I consider true generosity. You give your all, and yet you always feel as if it costs you nothing. That is what the heart of cheerful giving is all about. And I'm sure all of us, alam niyo po, lahat tayo may mga pagdadaanan din pagsubok sa buhay. And whatever we sow, we reap. So that moment where we give, that really comes from our hearts. Alam nating galing sa puso po natin ito. Para po tayo nagtatanim, and someday you will receive the blessing out of what you're doing. So please continue doing so. We would like to thank the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers for doing this event for our good friend at mentor and kaibigan kasama Sir Ian Barcelona. And I think right now I can also see at 5:36 we have the Certified Voice Artist Program in Creative Sound Studios. They have programs, and with these programs, I'm sure they will have their own donation that will be submitted for this endeavor as well. But of course, tulad nga po niyan, I think just to plug them in, ang Certified Voice Artist Program po ay magsisimula na po ng August 2, if I'm not mistaken, or August 1, if I'm not mistaken, for the second batch of the Certified Voice Artist Program. And they are in full support of donating for this fundraiser here tonight. So I'm not sure if Sir Toti is already back. Pero kung hindi pa man, medyo weak nga daw po ang connection ni Sir Toti. Ako po, parang last night, ganun din. Kahit napakalakas ng internet, pero biglang nag-brown out, malakas po yung ulan kagabi. Nag-brown out. Pag bumalik po yan, advice lang po as an experienced host for numerous events already and event and webinars. Grabe. Pag nag-brown out po yan, medyo kailangan nyo munang patayin uli yung internet for like probably yung router ninyo for like probably a minute and then turn it on again. Huwag niyo pong hayaan na magtuloy lang kayo dahil bumalik yung internet, inantayin niyo lang. No, you need to really turn it off manually. And because kung hindi, yung internet po ninyo ibabagsak po ng mga 0.25 Mbps. So naranasan ko na po yan. So tuloy-tuloy lang ako. Nung natapos ko yung video, yung webinar, ang ganda-ganda pa naman ng presentation ko, pero grabe, blurry. Yung boses ko lang medyo matino, pero yung video po very blurry. So please, lahat po tayo nakakadaan yan. And of course, even with our Sir Toti, yan din po yung nangyari sa kanya at this point in time. And we could go with the third speaker din naman if he's ready. We're gonna check from our backstage and see if our third speaker will be ready so that we can continue and spend the rest of the time with the other speakers for the meantime. Okay po ba yun? But again, while so we have there you go. I saw the available speakers that we have at this point in time. Pero before ko po tawagin ang next speaker, siguro po paalala ko po muli ang ating pong process of depositing. Please, from our own hearts, let's give. Let's help. I'm sure if you're gonna be in this position, sure ako sa puso ni Sir Ian na tutulong din siya. And he has been helping a lot of people in the course of his life, even on my life personally. Kaya nga po, ako na, paki-ano na po dyan, paki-pledge na po, 2,000 from me. So, verbally ko nang sinabi kasi hindi po ako makapag-comment, but please add the 2,000 from my family and yours. And kasama ko na po dyan ang Well Life family. And I also shared may binigay din po akong additional na tulong for Sir Ian at a different time, mga last week po yon. But I'm donating again 2,000 from our family to yours, Sir Ian. So for the rest of us, no, please go ahead and continue pledging. Ayan po, may mga nakikita pa po ako. Pledging 1,000 for Ian from Sterling. Ma'am Sterling, thank you po so much. Salamat po. And Lloyd Luna also pledging for 5,000 in prayer for the healing of Ian Barcelona. Wow, thank you po so much. And Creative Voices Production and VG8 Radio, of course, including the Certified Voice Artist Program and Creative Voices Studios, and of course, the Voice Master and the co-founder of PAPS, Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez, pledging for 5,000. 5,000, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Pambira, kung meron akong sound effects ng palakpakan dito, nagpalakpakan na tayo. Okay? So, but keep it coming. Thank you so much. Nako, ako yata, hindi ako si Sir Ian, pero ngayon pa lang, naiiyak. Ako nga, naiiyak eh. Okay? Because I'm sure this is gonna be a big help for him. He's a man of inspiration. And for me, it's just, actually, I felt a little emotional seeing him in a difficult state for the meantime. But I'm sure that God is with him. He's a strong man. He got a wonderful family, not only internally, but he has a great family outside. And that includes the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. At sa atin po, no, yung mga kaibigan po niya, mga kakilala po niya, grabe. Nakikita natin ngayon yung support na ibibigay po ng community na tulungan ng ating Sir Ian. And before ito na po, doon pumasok ng ating speaker. Salamat po, Sir Toti. Medyo difficulties. Okay lang po kayo?
Naglolo ko na naman yung PLDT dito sa amin eh. Gusto ko na nga sipain.
Wag po kayo maglala. Medyo in-explain ko nga po sa kanila kanina yon that it happens to everyone while we are so excited about this new norm. Pero ito talagang internet medyo minsan na inaatake tayo ng out of nowhere. So, ready na po kayo?
Yes, let's go. Anytime.
Before ko po ibigay.
We can start with the slide.
Opo, we will please ready the slides for our Sir Toti. But before that, gusto ko lang po mabanggit ang dagdag pa uli from, of course, ang ating first speaker kanina from Ma'am Athena Guasena Encarnado. Of course, from Kusina Keini. Yan. So, tama ba yung pronunciation ko niyan? Kanina mas tama yung pronunciation niya. But she's also donating 1,000 pesos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And ito po, tuloy-tuloy na po tayo. I'm sure pag narinig nyo si Sir Toti, baka bigla kayo mag-donate ng buong bahay po ninyo. Wag naman po. Okay? But ladies and gentlemen, let me give the stage to our sir, to our a very inspiring man, Sir Toti San Pedro. Please take it away po.
Thank you, Kuya Paz. Okay. So, first of all, we'd like to invite everyone talaga to please help through your donations para kay Brother Ian. Mr. Awesome, malaking tulong ang nabigay niya sa amin sa grupo ng mga professional speakers. And malaking tulong rin lalo na pagdating dun sa kanyang spirituality. Grabe ang spirituality nito si Brother Ian. Kaya sana po matulungan natin siya. Anyway, if we can start with the slide for, okay. So, you only live once, your life once. Live it to the fullest, live it with awesomeness. Yan ang sinabi ni Sir Ian doon sa kanyang book. And isa nga doon sa mga binabanggit niya doon ay dapat talaga pagbutihan natin yung buhay natin. Hindi natin pwedeng isipin na yung sa susunod na mga araw na lang natin gagawin ang dapat natin gawin. No. Ang sinasabi parati ni Sir Ian, today is the most important part of your life. You have to live your life to the fullest today. People say that life is what you make of it. I say that life is what you perceive it to be. And this perception is what you make of your life. Human existence gives value to the world. And the world we are living in becomes colorful and wonderful enough if we will live well. Okay? Next, please. We are driven either by the circumstances we have or the changes we encounter daily. But we must also realize that God has deposited the seed of greatness called potential unto his creation. We all have the potential to be better leaders or managers, parents, entrepreneurs, teachers, professionals, or whichever everyone and anyone has the potential to grow, get better, and become better. Yes, next, please. If people will only realize how great they could be, then we will not think less of ourselves and others, and we will make the most of every opportunity that is given to us. Awesomeness is not something that you can acquire. It is something that is already deposited in you by the great Creator, so we can fulfill our own unique assignment and purpose. Now, awesomeness starts when we are great enough to excel and impact the lives of others, yet remain humble enough to grow and learn more. That experience is not your best teacher. It is your response to that experience that teaches you the best lessons in life. They say that sometimes we lose, sometimes we learn. We can learn formally and informally, and we face different circumstances daily. Oftentimes, circumstances are conditions we have got ourselves into, a product of our own choices. Sometimes circumstances are external forces that are beyond our control. We cannot control the traffic. We cannot control the result of a basketball game or any sporting event. And neither can we control the behavior of the people around us. These are the things that are beyond our scope as individuals. Now, let me cut these slides at this point. Kasi, yung sinasabi ni Brother Ian sa atin dito reminds me of a certain story. The story of a king who was gifted with two eaglets. Dalawang maliit na eaglets. So these two eaglets were very unique because they came from what they would call the special breed of eaglets. The king had the caretaker take good care of the eaglets and have the eaglets grow to be fine eagles. After a year, the king went out to visit the eagles and nakita niya. One of the eagles was flying high, high above the sky, in grandeur and splendor, while the other eagle was sitting or perched on a branch of a tree. So the king said, "Why is it like that? Why is that eagle not flying as high as the other?" The caretaker said, "Sir, your majesty, I have done everything, but that eagle just flies a while and goes back to its perch on that branch in the tree." The king said, "Oh, sige, this is what we'll do. I will offer a reward to anyone who can teach that eagle to fly high like its brother." The best, the brightest in the kingdom went and tried to do so. They tried to teach that eagle how to fly high. But no matter what they did, the eagle just wouldn't leave its perch. It was there on that branch. Few months passed and nothing happened. And then one night, the king heard someone approaching the tree. The king looked out and he saw a farmer. The farmer went to the tree and chopped off a branch. The king said, maybe the farmer just needed wood for his cooking, so he didn't mind it. The following day, when the king woke up, he went out and saw two magnificent eagles flying high above the sky. The king was amazed, and the king said, "How could that be?" He called the caretaker, and the caretaker said, "Your Majesty, the eagle that was perched there is now flying, and it was all because of this farmer. This farmer helped that eagle." The king said, "How could a measly farmer, an ordinary farmer, help that eagle when all of the learned people in the kingdom failed?" The farmer was invited by the king, and the farmer was asked by the king, "How did you do that?" The farmer said, "Your Majesty, what I did was I simply cut the branch of the tree where the eagle would always perch itself." The king said, "And what does that got to do with its flying?" The farmer said, "When I cut off that branch, the eagle had nowhere else to rest on. The eagle went out of its comfort zone." This is what Brother Ian was saying, out of the comfort zone. There are circumstances beyond our control, yes, but most of the time we stay in our own comfort zones. We cannot be awesome if we stay in our comfort zones. We cannot be awesome if we do not correct ourselves, if we do not give the best of who we are. Brother Ian, you are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. That's why your code was so awesome. And I would like to invite people. Brother Ian is going through a difficult moment at this time. We, as his friends, would like to help, but we also can help only up to a certain extent. That's why we are here now asking you to please generously help Brother Ian. You will find the bank account in this presentation where you can deposit your help. Financial help would really be a lot for Brother Ian. He is going through difficult times right now, and we are also going through difficult times. But then we are in a better position at this point. So let us try to give more so that more can be received by us. Thank you, Brother Ian, and thank you to all the guests here now. Uh, this is what we have, this is what we can offer. We simply hope that you would you would grace us with your financial support. Thank you very much. Back to you, Brother Dennis.
Wow, that's all smiles for me, Sir Toti. And you never fail to inspire everyone who's always listening, everyone who's listening to you all the time. So, grabe. So, na-inspire na ako sa librong yan. Isa yun sa mga gusto rin nating part talaga. I think my wife likes that part when he was reading that on uh, page 38, if I'm not mistaken, no? But what I'm saying here is that you adding that story of the farmer was, man, that was life changing. So now we have the need to really step out of our comfort zone, no? And sometimes there are really things that we can't control. I agree with that, beyond our scope. And the truth is, that is exactly what will help us fly. So sometimes we need to accept the fact that it happens. We just need to move forward and do the best that we can to continue. And right now, tama po kayo. Even, of course, our Sir Ian, Ian Barcelona is also in that kind of situation right now na hindi lahat, even that sickness is something that probably he cannot control. But this is only something that would make him fly someday as we help him and endure this moment. And by donating something for him would be a big help for our Sir Ian. Sir Toti, grabe. Alam mo ba, imagine mo from 6,000 to 31,000 real quick. And I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's 34,000 now. From 6,000 to 34,000 na. May magic po yata ang boses ninyo, ha?
Magic ng boses ng Pops yun.
Praise God. Po. But truly, you're just an inspiration, Sir Toti, and I am so happy to be listening to you once again. And of course, for sharing more about how great the book is. Tapos, with your knowledge, lalong higit na gumanda at lalong naging mas maliwanag yung kanyang pong part na yan ng libro. So, thank you so much. We just want to appreciate it. Dito po sa comment section, there's a lot of them who's being inspired by what you shared. Even Jennifer Nuya said, living well is shifting the focus of control to within ourselves. Go within to be more impactful without. And sabi ni Dennis, galing ni Sir Toti. And Paul Angelo Baron Alazo, yan, sabi niya, di ba? Pareho kami nang nagustuhan, di ba? Nice story, Sir Toti. Something we have to remember is greatness and success have to be properly defined. Well, while the eagle soared, a farmer allowed him to do it. You do not have to be another Jack Ma or Ramon Ang. As long as it contributes to the betterment of society, be it big or small, that is success in its own way. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Grabe, ang gaganda na ng comments. Ang gaganda pa ng
Thank you.
Di ba? Sir Toti. So please continue to do so. Please listen to what Sir Toti was saying earlier. Help us, no? Help Sir Ian with this, no? From his heart. And by the way, hindi niya po ito ipinilit sa amin. Wala po siyang sinabi sa amin na parang, hey, mag-fundraiser naman kayo para sa akin. With that kind of influence and with the people that he knows already, he never begged for something like this. It is the result of what he did to these people's lives, even for mine. And that's the reason why we would do this for him, willingly, without any additional payment, without asking for anything in return. That's what love is. And with your donation, that is exactly how you would show your love as well for this man right here. BDO 000-678-029213. And if you cannot deposit in that bank account for the meantime, at least please go ahead and share your donation on the comment section. Para makita lang po natin how much have we been raising already. And sabi nga ni Dennis, it takes generosity to discover the whole through others. If you realize you're only a violin, you can open yourself up to the world by playing your role in the concert. That's sabi nga ni Jack Kwashwa. So, ayun po, no? And even my wife, my wife posted it, but I told her about it. Ayan po, Kuya Pasdan Serrano and Bishop Nestor Serrano pledges 3,000 pesos additional for this endeavor. No, thank you so much for that. And I'm hoping na hindi ko po na-miss yung iba. Si Melanie Condes, my BFF sent 1K for Brother Ian through Paymaya. Keep your awesome faith, bro Ian. Thank you so much for that. Ang dami
Thank you.
Thank you. Ayan po, no? So ito merong part dito na gwapo ng host. Kalimutan na po natin yan. Let's proceed. But let me just thank Sir Toti once again. Maraming salamat po, Sir Toti, for sharing your...
Thank you.
God bless you. And tutuloy na po tayo sa next po nating speaker. But before we proceed with that, we also have prepared, we prepared for it. We have also some special messages that we will be hearing from friends and families po ng ating pong Sir Ian Barcelona. So right now, ang ating pong papakinggan is, before our next speaker, is a special message from Nestor Laideros. Please watch this.
Hi to my awesome brother Ian. Kamusta ka? We miss you so much. We are all praying for you. I know and I believe and I claim that you are in your road to recovery because sobrang miss na namin yung fun mo, yung participation mo, yung humor mo, and of course, everything kapag kasama ka talagang enjoy lahat, di ba? And talagang sobrang miss na miss ka namin, and I'm praying for you. Me and my family are praying for you, and yes, we are all in this together. At one thing about Ian is that talagang everything that ginagawa na is because of love. And sabi nga ni Saint Paul, the only thing that counts is faith expressing itself in love, and everything about what you're doing is about love. And Brother Ian, remember that you are loved. We love you. Many people love you. And I'll see you soon. Let's live awesome. God bless. Love you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is from Ruben Lanot. Just to be clear po, no? I think we will have that video again from Nestor Laideros, but that is a message from a good friend. Ayan po ay si Sir Ruben Lanot. Thank you so much for your wonderful message. I'm sure that our brother Ian, Sir Ian, is watching right now and enjoying this messages that he's been hearing from all of you. So thank you so much. And I think we can now move forward. We'd like to proceed to our next speaker. He's also known as the trainer, or literally the trainer. Our next speaker is committed in developing the business leaders of tomorrow towards inclusive growth in nation building. He is a certified professional marketer and a certified Go Negosyo mentor. He inspires, motivates, and empowers students, business professionals, and MSME and entrepreneurs. And he was a board member of the Philippine Marketing Association 2019 and category head for outstanding achievement in entrepreneurship, large and medium scale, and in the 39th, 40th Agora Awards, promoting marketing excellence in the Philippines. Please help me welcome the trainer, Professor Roman Buison. What's up, brother?
Hello, good afternoon. Kumusta na rin?
Okay na okay. Excited ako makita. Akala ko yung pagpasok mo, papasok yung mga millennial at Gen Z mo na hairstyle. Yung nakita ko yung last time na picture mo.
Oo nga eh, bigla kang nagbago eh. Naging Superman ang outfit mo eh. Wala tuloy
Oo.
akong quote ngayon.
Hayaan mo na, okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Para mas gwapo ko ng kaunti. Kasi obviously, sa mga tao, mas gwapo ka. Pero at least ngayon, may lamang lang ako na kaunti. Kaunti lang. At least sa
Wala
damit.
nang tatalo. Ikaw ang pinaka-lodi ng bayan.
Pambira ka naman. Well, you know what? Ikaw ang lodi ko. So I'm sure everybody's so excited to hear more from you. It's always informative listening to you all the time. So I'm sure they will be blessed from your talk. So please, while our professor Roman Buison is sharing right now, please, the details are still right here in the in our stream. It's also in the description below. Please donate. Continue donating, as we have now 34,000 for the record, sa Roman. So no pressure sa'yo, ha? I mean, just share away. So thank you so much, bro. Share away, bro.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Roman. I am the trainer. Kaya tinawag na the trainer, zero po yung O. Hindi siya O, zero. Why? Because I believe that you need to empty your cup in order for you to learn. And I'm not here to impose what I know, but I'm here to listen in order for me to understand and to know and to help you better. I empower entrepreneurs. I help business leaders of tomorrow, the students, and also the business professionals. And also I'm a part of the Philippine Marketing Association with an advocacy of promoting marketing excellence here in the country. For today, why I'm here? Simply because I have a friend named Ian Barcelona. Hindi kami ganun ka-close, but the first time that I met him, nakita ko talaga na iba ang kanyang energy. Siya yung tipo ng tao na talagang willing mag-inspire at tulungan ang mga nangangailangan. Alam niyo, sa panahon na ngayon, bibihira lang ang mga taong naniniwala sa iyo at bibigyan ka ng lakas ng loob. Madalas, napapaligiran tayo ng mga tao na imbis na tayo ay tulungan o hindi na nga tayo tinutulungan, kinukuha pa nila ang ating lakas ng loob at binubuli pa tayo at kinikriticize tayo at sasabihin na tayo, hanggang dyan ka lang. Bibihira lang po ang mga tao na nagpapalakas ng loob ng kapwa-tao. Kung marami naman pong mga negatibong tao dyan sa paligid natin na hindi natin masisisi dahil naranasan din nila, meron pong mangilan-ngilang mga tao na gaya ni Ian Barcelona na willing makinig, willing tulungan tayo, at willing mag-inspire at bigyan tayo ng lakas ng loob para tayo ay makamit ang ating pangarap sa buhay. Now, ang topic ko po ngayon is all about isa sa mga chapter ng book ni Ian na it's all about journey. Life is a journey. Ang sabi nga sa libro ni Ian is life is constant like the journey of travels we make. In short, life is a journey. Now, life is like traveling. We enjoy the adventure it offers. But firstly, why do we travel? What does it bring to us? Will it benefit us? They say that a well-traveled life is a meaningful life. We explore to discover as we meet different people. And as we learn cultures and beliefs, we get a deeper understanding of the world. Just when we are about to go for a flight, let's ponder this. When something is about to arrive, something is about to depart. We need to unload before we upload things in our lives. We need to let go of the past and set goals for the future. We cannot take off unless we pull out first. We need to be ready to embrace new things by surrendering the old ones. The parallel spiritual truth states that in order to learn new things from God, you got to unlearn past things from the devil so he can refill and recharge you. So, ano ang takeaway ko rito sa part or chapter ng book ni Ian Barcelona? Relate ako dito because I believe that life is a journey where you're like a traveling. I would like to share to you kung ano ako before nang nakikita nyo ngayon dito sa harapan ninyo. Nung elementary ako, maaga pong nawala ang aking tatay. Grade 2 pa lang ako, pumanaw na ang aking tatay. Heart attack. At that then, pag nawala yung breadwinner, hirap na. So anong ginawa ko? Umiyak ako, hindi ko ako tumingin sa burol ng father ko. Sundalo kasi siya. Madalas wala sa bahay. At inisip ko na lang na nasa destino siya. So, ginawa ko, ang tanging bilin niya sa akin, mag-aral ka, magtapos ka, huwag kang papayag na mag-fail ka. So, ginawa ko, elementary, nagtitinda-tinda ako, kahit nakakahiya. At that time, kasi pag nagtitinda ka sa loob ng elementary, tingin nila wala kang pera, mahirap ka, ginawa ko yun. Ginapang ko ang pag-aaral ko, working student, at napapaligiran ako ng mga klase ko na talagang kinikriticize ako, binabasher ako, etc. Hanggang sa nakapagtapos ako sa awa ng Diyos. At ngayon, kasama po ako ng mga privilege ako na kasama ko mga positive na tao na nag-inspire sa mga iba't ibang tao gaya ni Ian Barcelona. Ano lang share ko based on life is a journey or traveling. Unang-una, kailangan maayos at panatilihin natin ang ating tamang mindset. Because ang talagang masaktan man tayo physically, huwag lang sanang masaktan tayo sa puso, huwag lang sana mawala ang right mindset natin, hindi tayo mawawala. You need to have a purpose. Sabi nga, meaningful life. Paano magiging meaningful ang buhay mo? Para sa akin, kailangan mo na magkaroon ka muna ng purpose. Paano mo malalaman yun? Unang-una, kailangan mong unawain ang sarili mo, i-accept mo ang strength and weaknesses mo. Huwag kang mag-pretend o gagawin ng mga bagay para lang ma-accept ng iba. Kung sinasabi nila, ganito ka, i-accept mo na ganun ka because that is your difference. Baga in marketing, we are trying our best to make a different or i-differentiate natin ang product. Pero tayo kasi, pag tayo iba sa ibang mga kasama natin, akala natin weakness yun. You need to understand na baka yun yung pagiging value proposition mo, pagiging iba mo. Secondly, from there, you need to learn your purpose. Ano ba talaga ang vision mo? Ano ba talaga yung mission mo sa buhay mo? Para maging meaningful ang life mo. Gaya ng sinabi ko, mahirap malaman yun. And it will take a life-changing opportunity or an event before mo ma-realize kung sino ka. It is not o makukuha yon ng isang upuan lang, but it will take you a lifetime. Mag-i-start ka sa pagiging pasaway, sa pagiging because you don't have yet a purpose. And there will come a time na merong life-changing event na papasok sa buhay mo, na bigay ni Lord, ni God, and it will change you, and it will make you a mature person with a purpose or reborn ka to help others, to help inspiring other people. Second, sa buhay mong to, ikaw ang bida. Kung ito ay buhay, ikaw ang bida. Kung ikaw ay libro, ikaw yung author ng libro mo. So every time na nagigising ka, every morning, ibig sabihin na isulat ang panibagong chapter ng libro mo o isa buhay mo ang panibagong episode ng buhay mo. Ikaw ang bida. Parang Netflix yan. Iba-iba ang bida. Pero sa buhay natin to, ikaw ang bida. Kumbaga sa buhay rin, kailangan mo ng mga tauhan, kailangan mo mga tao na papaligid sa iyo na may kanya-kanya silang purpose sa buhay. Every chapter ng event or season ng iyong buhay o chapter ng libro mo, book, may mga taong darating, may mga starring. So people come, people go. Gaya ng sabi ng libro ni Ian, you will meet different people na may purpose sa buhay mo. O may magiging part ng buhay mo. It's either magiging kaibigan mo na talagang handang tumulong sa iyo. Magiging kaibigan mo na talagang tataksil sa iyo because ang purpose niya ay patatagin ka. Magiging mentor mo na mag-i-inspire sa iyo. At may mga tao tayo sa pagising natin sa buhay, papasok tayo. Mga extra lang sa buhay mo na para lang maging makulay ang buhay mo. So, ikaw ang leader. Every time na darating, make it a point that you're on top of things. Never let others be on top of you. Because you are the star and you are the author of your book and your life. Now, pangatlo, kada meron tayong event sa buhay natin, halimbawa nung high school life mo, elementary life ko, papaligiran ako ng mga taong ganito. Nung high school ko, iba na. Nung college ko, iba na rin. Nawala yung mga tao. People come, people go. Because nag-iiba yung journey. Pero before you can go to another level of your life or journey, you need to level up. Parang Clash of Clans lang yan. O kaya Mobile Legends. Na dapat mag-level up ka. Meron ka certain things na kailangan ma-unlock in order for you to level up physically, emotionally, and spiritually para magbago ang iyong mga journey. Pero until such time na hindi mo nalala-unlock yun, hindi ka magbabago ng energy. Yung tinatawag na developmental learning or maturity. So, sabi nga niya, mag-move forward ka. Kung meron man ikaw successful, kasi 4 lang naman ang maaaring mangyari sa'yo sa bawat event ng buhay natin, o chapter ng buhay natin. It's either mag-e-end na masaya ka, o malungkot ka. Successful ka, or failure ka. Kung masaya ka, good for you. Kung successful ka, good for you. Pero pag failure ka, which is and unsuccessful ka, na yun ang madalas na nangyayari sa atin because it is a part of a process in order for us to become stronger and become more mature. Hindi kasi negative yun eh. Ang iba lang kasi nahirapang tanggapin. Para sa akin, nakatadhana na lahat. Wala na tayong magagawa, naka-project plan na kung ano mararanasan natin sa buhay natin. Saan lang tayo iiskuran ni God o ng paligid natin ang choice that we make in every situation that we face or we encounter. Dalawa lang lagi ang choice na ating pwedeng gawin. It's either we respond positively or negatively. Yun lang yung choice. So going back, life is a journey. Life is traveling. Isang sikat na libro, sinabi, begin with the end of mind. Isipin mo lagi na ito na ang huling araw ng buhay ka. Pag ganun ang mindset mo, you will be more efficient, you will spend your time in a meaningful manner that you think it's best, rather than wala kang pakialam sa mundo dahil hindi mo pa alam ang purpose mo. Hindi mo alam saan pupunta. Mas maganda kung malaman mo at ma-accept mo na we only live once and we need to make the most out of it by inspiring and helping others like Ian Barcelona. Again, kaya po ako nandito. Alam ko po lahat tayo tinamaan ng COVID, marami pong nawalan ng trabaho. Kahit ako mismo po, alam ni President Jesse yan, na tinamaan din ako, pero nung narinig ko na mayroong isang positive na tao ng pangalang Ian Barcelona na dumadaan sa isang pagsubok ngayon, nag-volunteer ako. Gusto kong makatulong in my own little way dahil alam ko na itong tao na to ay tao na dapat tulungan at deserve na mabigyan ng positive response dahil siya ay isang positibo na tao na laging tumutulong at nagre-reach out sa mga nawawalan ng pag-asa at naliligaw sa buhay. Muli po, hinihiling ko po sana, makatok po ako sa inyong mga puso, sana po mag-deposit po kayo o kaya po bumili po kayo ng kanyang aklat. In your own little way, magbigay lang po tayo ng tulong, kahit prayers, para lang po matulungan natin ang isang Ian Barcelona na aking idolo at inspirasyon kung bakit ngayon nandito ako sa Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. Maraming salamat po.
Such heavy-handed words, Sir Roman. We are greatly inspired by that. Yung emotion ko, hindi ko ba-control because I am truly blessed by that. Thank you for reminding all of us, incorporating your ideas and thoughts to what Sir Ian was saying about life is indeed a journey. And by the way, thank you for sharing your life, your experiences. It's not easy na mawalan ng tatay and to do things on your own. And thank you also for sharing that to have a meaningful life is to know your purpose, knowing your strengths and weaknesses, and stop pretending to be someone you are not. At alam mo, pinakagusto ko doon, Professor Roman, yung sabi mo na, ikaw ang bida. Wonderful. Ikaw ang bida sa sarili mong buhay. You need to write your own Netflix story of your own life. And you might not, I'm not sure if you can see the screen, bro, pero dun sa ating mga comments, there's a lot of them who's being inspired by what you're sharing. And I think they even have their own say about it as they were inspired. But ayan, sabi nga ni Paul Angelo Barona Lazo, the good news about our lives is it is all up to us. The bad news is it is all up to us. So kaya nga ikaw dapat ang magdesisyon niya na gawin mong bida ang sarili mo and never allow others to be on top of your own story. I like that so much dahil nga ikaw ang bida. Sir Roman, kami ni Sir Roman, we share the same experience with the man, Sir Ian, hindi man ganun kadaming taon ang aming in-spend na makasama siya. But in that short amount of time, we were already immensely encouraged and blessed by his life, no? And na-inspire ka agad tayo. Parang, naramdaman mo ba yun, Prof. Roman, no? Yung parang may aura siya of being very friendly and people magnet.
Yes.
That it's just really there. Napansin mo yun?
Yes. At saka, sanay na tayo, napapaligiran tayo ng mga taong negative eh. Minsan nga, nakakalungkot. Sarili pa natin kaibigan, kapamilya na hindi naniniwala. Pero itong taong nakaya ng Ian Barcelona, na stranger sa buhay natin, tapos biglang sasabihin, kaya mo yan, bro. Be positive lang. Diba, parang powerful, di ba? So sabi ko ganun, bibihira lang yung ganyan tao, saka mararamdaman mo yung pagiging sincere niya.
True.
Lalo na yung last GMM natin, pag nag-pray siya, kahit, talaga mararamdaman mo yun. At itong mga tao na to, bibihira din yung mga tao na magre-respond kung siya naman ngayon na nangangailangan. Parang yung kay Jesus Christ, marami siyang pinagaling ng bulag, bandang wala isa lang ang bumalik. Para yun nga, I do believe that we can help our brother.
Correct.
In Barcelona.
Yes, please, and please, if you will, put that out there, and sana isa tayo sa mga nag-iisang bumalik, and to bless this man who have helped us immensely in his own way. Yes. Even the pure aura that he has, andun na, lalo na't maririnig mo pa siya magsalita. Kaya niya nabuo tong awesome book na ito because lagi niya nasasabi yan, stay awesome guys, hey, you know what, smile. Yung encouragement niya is just above and beyond that lahat talaga kami magwi-willing talagang mag-volunteer for a man like him. So please continue to donate, and I know you can still see the number right there on our screen. It's still 000-678-029213, and the details are still there. We have been having left and right donations after donations. I even want to recognize Sir Archie in Long. Nag-donate po ng 4,000 pesos as well. Nakita ko po sa comment section. And just recently, we have new ones that are added. And we now raised the amount to, I think, 35. Is that 35 or 36,000? No? And take note, we are not even considering those anonymous ones that sa group chat. Hopefully, we could get them. Medyo kalat-kalat po yung mga nag-donate sa ibang group chats or anything like that. But we will accumulate it and at least give a final amount as well, maybe even after this presentation. But for all of us, no, wag po mahihiya na i-post po ninyo sapagkat hindi po tayo nagpapalakihan. Like I said earlier, it's not really about how big or small. It's about the heart of giving and the spirit of loving that goes with it for our brother Ian Barcelona. At kami po ni Prof. Roman, we share that same experience. And speaking about sa magandang sinabi ni Sir Roman, dalhin ko na lang doon, no. This is the life story of our Ian Barcelona. And we will be part of his story if we would help him move away from this situation and then grow stronger because of our help. And lifelong po niyang madadala yan, that we will be part of his wonderful Netflix story. And sa pagkakataon pong ito, bagamat kami po ay tunay na gwapo, siya po ang bida sa araw na ito.
Yes.
So thank you, Prof. Roman, for sharing, and I appreciate it so much. Of course, we always would love to learn more from you all the time. So maraming salamat sa iyo, and God bless you, bro.
Thank you for having me, and God bless all of you and Pops.
Thank you. Salamat. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that is Prof. Roman, the trainer. And wow, what a blessing, as we have raised almost 35,000, not almost, but 35,000 already out of the 150,000 that we are targeting. And tama po si Prof. Roman, no? I mean, of course, we are not trying to squeeze out money from people, and like alam ko po lahat tayo may mga pinagdadaanan din po, no? But it's our heart, no? No forcing, pero if it's our heart to give, please do so. Malaking tulong po ito para sa ating pong Ian Barcelona, a brother, a father, and a great man, a great leader as well. And he's one of the co-founders of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers as well. So now, let's proceed to the next speaker. Ito naman po ay isa rin pong napakalapit sa puso ko. For the last pandemic, I have been trained by the man and mentored by the man as well, at least in a great way, because one of the webinars that I did, paid webinars that I did, was brought to by learnings from this man. Our next speaker is the author of the Expert Business Book, the Expert Business Coach, and he is also the founder of the Expert Business Masterclass. Without further ado, alam ko mahaba pang profile nito, pero gusto niya short lang for the meantime because that's how humble the man is. But please help me welcome Mr. JB Borromeo. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, brother? Good afternoon, everyone.
It's crazy because hindi ko sabihin na parang, bro, na-miss kita kasi halos minsan madalas tayo nag-uusap. So
Oo nga eh. So, yan bro, thank you so much, no. Parati tayong hindi tayo kakamustahan tayo. And of course, syempre para kay brother Ian.
Yes, and bro, I mean, I would just love to give back the time to you. I know we can still talk more later on about many learnings that I could get from you, with of course, in reference to the book of Sir Ian. So, bro, take it away. God bless you, bro.
Thank you, brother. So, guys, good afternoon. This is really an opportunity for me to say also my thank you to brother Ian. He has been one of my inspirations, and is still now, the topic that I'll be sharing about is one chapter from his book. The book is the Awesome Thoughts for the Awesome Life, and really this chapter, this topic is about him. The title is Action, or Act in On. Ayan, so they will flash the words. Ayan, sige po. Sana makita niyo yung words. Ayan. So, very, very short, no? But very powerful, very compelling, no? And one of the things that I would really like to emphasize, siguro ipapakita nila yung next slide. Okay? Sige po. Yan, okay. So yan lang yung chapter talaga, no? And yan, very short but very compelling. Let me read the page to you guys. So accept commitments today, acquire competence today, accelerate communication today, anticipate challenges today, accept changes today, ambition comes today, attitude, character, time, apply character today, and live life to the fullest. And siguro, I'd like to start my sharing with my honoring of Brother Ian, kasi yung title talaga is action, and for me he's really a man of action. Every time nagme-message din kami sa Facebook or sa Messenger, he will always tell me that he is going to bring his wife to her office, tapos he is taking care of her daughter, of their children, and then the family. And then he would still ask me some questions about the masterclass or about the trainings, about the program. So that shows that he's really a man of action. So many things on his plate, but still he has that time and he has that concentration and focus to take action towards his bringing out his message online. And so that's why whenever we were doing our sessions before, talagang minsan malilate pa siya, pero still he would make his decision. He would still decide to join us. He would still really exert that effort to be with us. So really, you're the man of action, brother. And so siguro for the ones joining us right now, I want to share also one of the lessons that I always tell to my audience or to my students, so that they would be encouraged to take action also. And this lesson, I wrote this also in my book, Best You Best Life. And this word is about compound. So this word helped me as well, take action. And what is this strategy, The strategy is about breaking down your big goals, your very important goals, into smaller, very doable activities. That would be very motivating for you to do every day. For example, if you want to write a book, let's say a book is about 10,000 words. And thinking about the 10,000 words, it's not really very inspiring, to do that. It's not really very motivating, especially if you're not a writer just like me. So what I would suggest is that you break down those 10,000 words into, let's say, 5 words a day. Can you do 5 words a day? I did that. That was my strategy. Although it took me a long time to write my book, but after 2 years, finally, I was able to write my book. And also, again, I'm doing my programs right now online. And so right now I'm having, monthly, we're having different batches of students joining the program. But when I started out in this coaching online, the first launch that I ever did, nobody enrolled. They ignored my invitation. They ignored my free download, even my free book, free gift. Nobody was downloading. And so it really paralyzed me. It gave me that, it even made me more afraid to implement and to take action. But then I said, no, if there would only be one person who would appreciate this message, I would be very happy already. And so I just targeted one person. And then finally, there was this one guy who downloaded the ebook. And then another day, another week, another person downloaded the ebook, and so on. And then finally, I launched my program, paid program. One person enrolled in that program because I gave him a big discount. And so I forced him to be in that program, in that event. And so, but then it was really motivating for me, seeing that there's this one person reading my book, there's this one person showing that interest in my message. And so for me, I really would like to emphasize this message of compound, that if you can break down your big goals into very small, very doable activities, that you would be inspired to do every day, start there. And then momentum will come in. The moment you feel that progress kicking in, the moment you feel that happiness, every time you have that progress, you will not be able to stop yourself. You will become unstoppable. And then tomorrow you will do it again. And then the following day you will do it again. And then the following day you will do it again. And you just keep on doing it. And then finally you will reach that goal. Finally, you will publish that book. Finally, you will launch that program. Eventually you will have students who will be very happy that you started that program. So for me, it's really starting, starting. Action is about starting, taking that first step. How do you eat an elephant? There's this funny line, funny joke. How do you eat an elephant? And if you think about an elephant, it would be impossible to eat an elephant. But how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you conquer that mountain? One step every single day. And so for you to really be motivated to take that action, take that one step, very doable activity every day. Today, do that thing. What will be that very simple, very doable activity that you will do to start that dream, to start that goal? And then later, again, the momentum will start to kick in, and then you will become unstoppable. Lastly, siguro I wanna honor Brother Ian. Very few moments that I had, opportunity that I had with him, to be learning from him and to be mentored by him, was that when we had our GMM, yes, one event, from PAPS, and then after the event, I think he shared during that event, and after the event, he was still very parang excited to share with us, Parang nag-mentoring kami, nag-private mentoring kami with the small group. And he shared so many things during that 30 minutes, I think 40 minutes, And then I learned a lot from him. And so that's really the spirit of, Ian and Brother Ian, sharing, and really the passion, the burning desire to serve and to take action. And so that's also one of the, things that I would like you to take away from this sharing. I know this is really just 10 minutes of sharing, and then that, one word of taking action, compound. Take that big dream, break it down into very small, very doable activities, so that you will not be discouraged, so that you will not be afraid to take action. And then eventually, when you get that excitement, when you feel that energy, momentum will start to kick in, and then now you will become unstoppable. And then you will be surprised. Wow, I already reached this number of students. Wow, I already have this number of members in my community. Wow, they're already asking me to give a talk or to give a sharing. Now, wow, they're already paying me for to share and to give a message, right? And so that very first step is very important. So that's it, Brother Danes. That's my sharing, and hopefully, this quick and short talk, would encourage everyone also to take action and to share their blessings to Brother Ian and to support him, in these times. Every time that we feel there's somebody in need, talagang syempre it's sad. Pero what we can do is really to take action, to help, however help that we can, whatever amount that we can share. It's not really about the number, but it's really that effort to help, and that, taking action to help. So there. Thank you so much, bro.
Wow. It's always a joy to listen to you, bro. I mean, seriously. Sa dami ng beses na napakinggan na kita, pero pag napapakinggan talaga kita, hindi mo pigilan, hindi mo pangiti.
Sa akin yung pinakamaikli.
Well, if that's how short it should be, and then ganun din kalaman, edi I think everybody should do the same. So I probably would want to do that as well, So yung talagang short lang. Compound strategy, man. Wow, what a blessing. That's amazing. Breaking down your big goals to small doable activities. I personally would want to do that, even as after nito gagawin ko kaagad yan, bro. That's
Thank you so much,
really great way of doing things. And then, as you do this every day, totoo yun, and then the momentum will kick in to the point where you
Amen.
Ikaw naman, grabe ka naman eh. So, ginalingan mo naman. Look at the comment.
Para kay Brother Ian.
Thank you. And I'm sure he's so happy about this, including our viewers right now, who's been very blessed and taking a lot of insights from this. We can see here, look at that. Melanie Condes said, yes, Coach JB, act on it. Stop giving meaningless praise and start giving meaningful action. Sabi ni Steve Maraboli.
Wow.
Jennifer Nuya said, self-discipline, aka that boring routine always trumps motivation. And Jennifer Nuya again said, action is the antidote to paralysis due to analysis. Take that small step towards your goal. Totoo yan.
Siguro
Grabe.
dagdag ko lastly, brother, no?
Bro.
Sometimes yung paralysis natin is coming from that overwhelming feeling. And
Yep.
sometimes we feel overwhelmed. How do we start? How do we begin? No? The steps towards that big goal. And so again, that's why yung compound strategy is very powerful. When you break down the big goal into very small activities, it will compound with each other, no? It will add on. It will keep on, no? Building block. So parang you will now become that unstoppable person. So antidote to paralysis is really that taking action. Yeah, how do you now take action? You break down that very big goal into very small, very doable activities.
Grabe, wonderful. Kaya nga sabi ni Melanie Condes, thank you, Coach JB. And Paul also said, JB, good work. And man, I'm telling you, it's like
Thank you, Paul.
Oh, tama-tama, hindi ako naka-sapatos, kaya 4 thumbs up, itataas ko na to pag ako nainis. That's how I want to appreciate you, bro. And now, ladies and gentlemen, while JB is here pa, please, let's use this compound process now, shall we? I mean, I know 150,000 might be big, but take that one step of donating, even the small amount would be a very big help. And sabi nga ni JB kanina, the momentum will kick in. And I promise you that what you're doing, this heart, this love of giving, this generosity will make you surely unstoppable. Diba? A life of giving is an amazing life. So you start now. Please keep on and on donating. Right now, from 30 something earlier, now we are jumping up 47K, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, and of course, thank you, JB, for for. I'm telling you, yung momentum lalo mong naipataas. Speaking of momentum,
thank you so much.
Ladies
Thank you,
and
Brother Ian.
Oo, ako, sabi ko nga, si Sir Ian, totoo, he's a man of action. And by the way, yan, tama-tama, itaas mo yung libro yan. Gusto ko yan. Sabi nga yung dun sa libro, di ba? Accept changes today, anticipate challenges today, acquire competence today, accept commitments today. Napakasimple lang ng part na yan, di ba? Attitude, character, time, ambition comes today, and donate, help
today,
care today.
Yes.
Care today, help today, donate today, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Coach JB Borromeo. Bro, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, Paps. Thank you. And of course, God bless the brother Ian. Brother, we are here for you, to support you. So, brother, let's do this together.
Pambira. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much.
God bless, bro. God bless everyone.
And ladies and gentlemen, JB Borromeo, grabe. Parang lumalangoy na ako sa insights ngayon for all the speakers that we've listened to. And I'm telling you, the day is not yet over. We will still be learning from a lot of our the remaining speakers that we have. But please, as we continue, the donation option is still there for all of us. We can do it through BDO 000-678-029-29213. And please put it in the comment section, or you send us a message so that we can include you to the total of, and now at 6:40 p.m. is now 52,000 pesos of the 150,000 target donation that we have. I will be so happy. I'll be jumping for joy if we hit this mark, 150,000 here tonight. So please, we have like 2-3 more speakers waiting in line, and I'm sure that nakukompleto natin itong donation natin target na ito. So thank you so much. And again, before we proceed to another wonderful speaker, we have another special message for Sir Ian. So please, let's hear it from kanina si Ruben Lanot, and I think now we're gonna listen to Sir Nestor Laideros, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Kuya Ian. Kamusta ka na? The last time that I went to your room, may sakit ka pa sa hospital. I prayed for you for your healing. And now you're now bouncing back. You're now good. As you recover, I declare this verse, Job 42:12. So the Lord blessed Job in the second half of his life, even more than in the beginning. Claim that verse. You're bouncing back. You will be more than blessed on your second half. I believe God will gonna do something greater. Dahil alam ko, sinabi mo sa yung conversation last time that we had is babalik ka, to testify ka that God is going to do something great after this season. And claim it. Job 4212. Ian, see you and nakaka-excite yung mga projects natin in the future. God bless. We're praying for you for your recovery. God bless.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Salamat sa iyo, Sir Nestor. If I'm not mistaken, Nestor po so much for that wonderful message. I'm sure sobrang saya lalo ng puso ng ating Sir Ian. And of course, we need to keep the ball rolling. We go to our next speaker and of course, excited to introduce her for everyone. Siya po ay, and here we are. Siya po ay a former government economist and she's also a former educator, currently an entrepreneur and licensed realtor. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Miss Thelma Malate Alana.
Hi, Sir Danas.
Hi. Miss you. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Okay, let's start the ball rolling. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Blessings, everyone. Yes, you heard me right. I bring to you and I share with you the novelty, the newness, the beauty of a morning gising. And I always claim, I always declare that every morning gising is always a great blessing. And so I include it with a hashtag joyful, grateful, blessed. Because truly, that is what I feel. I am grateful, I am joyful, I am blessed. In these pandemic times, COVID-19 pandemic days, it's truly God's blessing when you wake up well, safe, and healthy. So that's my first takeaway, reminding you that every morning gising is God's beautiful blessing. That's your takeaway number one. Okay, having said that, I feel so privileged actually to be part of this group of PAPs. Sir Ian, I do not know you personally. I just was able to hear you praying with us and for everyone else. And from my heart, I suddenly volunteered to be part of this fundraising event for you. Probably uh, it's because I felt and I realized that the POPs family is really a community of caring, loving, and supporting people doing this gesture for you, Sir Ian. So I know I am in the right community, not only for my speaking enhancement, but more so with good people around me. So I want to do this fast. I know a while ago that Sir Danis was graciously introducing me as a former government economist, educator, and currently I'm an entrepreneur. But closest to my heart is the 40 years or more that I do as a mother, as a wife. I say this over and over again because the topic that I chose has given me the strength to go through with my life journey as a mother and a wife. Just a little trivia. My five children, four of them, Jappy, Gian, Julius, and Joanne, would call me the multitasking queen. My youngest daughter, who is still unmarried and a millennial at that, would call me her mother superior. But both titles are lovingly and always with fondness and love when they call it out to me. I would like to feel that that's my trophy, that's my title when they call me multitasking queen, our mother superior. Because I say it with all candor and sincerity when I say this, because the topic that I chose were the topics, Sir Ian, that has inspired me to be the mother and the wife that I am. I call it the highest and the most noble calling. So the topics that I chose is from your book. I don't even have your book, Sir Ian. This event is about you, about what you did to a lot of people whose lives you have touched. You must truly be a good person to be able to touch their lives and for them to be doing this for you and me to be contaminated by this kindness and generosity for you. I am so privileged. I am so honored to be part of this fundraising event. And so, Ian, I chose two topics from fear to fearless and giving up, letting go, and letting God. Uh, my life as a mother and my journey as a mother was not easy. I would like to share with you that our life was not an easy journey. Starting a young family, having to having to raise 5 children, making them and making sure that they grow, and glow, having to be part of the family's support to provide for a growing family is really very hard. As I always say, motherhood, from childbearing to caregiving to homemaking to economic providing, has brought a lot of fear to me. And I share with you these particular lines of your book to our audience, our listeners. Please allow me to read through before I give my personal sharing, because I am overexcited to share and give my own pabaon for tonight. From fear to fearless, which I took from your page 64 to 65, to fear is to be threatened while anticipating in a known danger. Sometimes fear is self imposed, illusion that trifles or paralyzes us. Thus, we cannot move on with the things that we need to do and we want to achieve. Fear could either be the devil's work or a self inflicted weapon that is sure to destroy and distract our faith. Going through, fear is the enemy of faith. We are not able to live with both. It's, it's only one or the other. Fear is a distraction that will ultimately cause us distraction. Instead, let us choose to be fearless, and this will near us towards transformation. That's my pickup lines from your book, Sir Ian. I go to giving to give up, let go, and let God, because after I would like to share my own personal take and personal life experiences, which I hope will not only inspire you, Sir Ian, but also the rest of our audience. To give up does not mean surrendering totally. Instead, it is a necessary pause that we need to make, especially when we can no longer control our lives or when we believe that we have already reached our limitations. If we totally surrender to Him, He will surely provide. When you let God, you let Him take over and have full control to lead your life the way He has planned it to be. Unless we are willing to remove the mess in our lives, we will never live the message that God wants us in our lives. Okay, isn't it beautiful? I have not had your book, Sir Ian, but right here, right now, I am asking you to please send me 10 copies, which I hope to give and to give my friends, because these lines alone has so touched me no end. If you have touched other people's lives, the mother in here, you have also touched, but just by the mere lines and the mere topics that I saw for my own personal sharing in this event. Okay, a while ago I was sharing that my life journey was not easy. Sir Roman also shared his own life journey. But I am particularly anxious about sharing my life journey of motherhood. It was really a struggle. It was full of trials and challenges. From the accident that almost took the life of my husband sometime in 1989, when we were just a starting young family. I had already 4 children then, the eldest who was just 10 years old and the youngest who was just 4. I thought for a while I would be a young widow, but God has other plans. So much later, I almost lost a daughter, my youngest daughter then, before my bunso, to a dengue epidemic.
The new channel. See the new.